This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? Today we're going to do yet another 1000 kilometer challenge. This is one of the fastest cars in the 1000 kilometer challenge. It has the same battery as the Seeker 7X. And the 7X was the fastest. This car might be slightly thirstier than the Seeker, plus it is colder today, but we're going to try. At least we have more experience now. I have some really good insight in where to find the fastest chargers. And actually, turns out that Ioniq 350 kilowatt chargers, they have been throttled to 270 kilowatt. We confirmed that with this car, also with the previous Seeker, and also with the CLA, the Mercedes CLA. So I'm gonna avoid those, but I'm gonna use some other Ioniq charger that gets you 400 kilowatt. And this car can take around 400 kilowatts, so it charges like a boss. So yeah, we're gonna get ready now. Saturday night, charge the car to 100%, almost good to go. To show you how, oh yeah, in the back, well, I can show you in the back. Look at that, it has plenty of legroom. I'm sitting behind myself. Whew. It's just really spacious here. Okay, so when I navigated to the charger I failed to arrive at with the Seeker, Circle K Møldal, the car claims I will arrive with 7%. Really? Okay, we'll see. So it's now 21:11. I'm gonna do the final preparation, reset some stuff here, and then off we go. Well, we're on the move. The starting time was 21:13. Yeah, and now we are in Brabus mode. Oh, you want to hammer it? You want to hammer it? I hope this car is not too thirsty, right? Try that again. Okay, slow down a bit. Wow, this is realistic stuff, man. Oh, that was just one time. Man, I like it. Oh, shit. We are now at Ioniq, and yes, I need to tell you guys my discovery. I heard that from other people that that Ioniq, they have lowered the charging power on, well, okay, dangerous angle, but on these chargers, they're supposed to be 350 kilowatt, but they're supposed to only deliver 270 kilowatt. This is ABB chargers, but these chargers though, they might be marked as 200 kilowatts some places, but they actually deliver 400. So that's what we're going to use now. You see here? Well, okay, it's, I don't know why it's taking only 340 only. Wait, why? Huh? What? Why are we not getting full speed? Okay, but at least 340. I'll take it. The charging over there suddenly stopped, and I retried and then it failed or something. It claimed that I needed to disconnect. I did disconnect it. So I moved the car over here and now we're charging. So that was probably around 3 or 4 minutes lost. But also, let's check here. Are we not getting 340 kilowatt anymore? Hey, why is it so slow? There. Why are we only getting 270 kilowatt now? This is so strange, man. I mean, the car is charging so fast that it requires everything maximum from the charging. Okay, I don't know really why it's charging so slow now compared to earlier, because it shouldn't throttle now at 28%. So, do we try the other charger? Okay, let's try again then. Okay, let me see, 58, let me move back. Okay, we are charging again, but well, I hope it goes up to 300 plus kilowatts. Or are we suddenly limited to 255? Yeah, this is strange, because these chargers, I've been able to get 400 kilowatt from them earlier, so it's a big mystery why I'm not getting 300 and something right now. So let's go back here. Maybe it needs to ramp up. Yeah, well, 200. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. I tried back and forth now, but I guess this is the best we can go right now. No, at 45%, I'm still taking only 260 kilowatts. Wait, maybe this battery charge is slower than the... Wait, what? It stopped again? What the heck is wrong here? Shit. Okay, let's move back to this charger now. Okay, ABC always be constantly deducting. All right, we're at 8-minute total deduction now, but this charger seems to deliver less power than the previous. See, only 300. I'm not sure, is this charger problem or... Huh? This is really weird. Let's try the out. Let's try, okay. Since we're already deducting now, okay, move again. Okay, now we try on this charger here that has the liquid cooled cables. Now it's ramping up. Well, here we don't see the stats. These are ABB chargers, by the way. You can see it here, yeah, the info plate. They can deliver 500 amp continuous, and at least on paper there should be 350 kilowatt. They could have been software limited, or I don't know. Maybe we are at too high state of charge right now. Yeah, that could be it now. Okay. What is this car actually charging slower than the Seeker 7X? I actually never did a charging test of it. Okay, whatever. We have tried enough now. So now we just go for it to 80%, right? So I have maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes left. So I brought this, oh yeah, sticky rice with chicken. Man. Like good old days, except for that I don't have that much time to charge. Okay, love it. Well, I charged to 81%. I'm not sure how long it took because of the interruptions, but now we're gonna hammer it. Oh shit, man, I have no idea why this car is so thirsty. Probably because it's so boxy and it's a Brabus. We are now at the concrete surface around Falkenberg, and yeah, how are the low noise levels here? When I did the noise test around Jessheim, this actually came with a 9 place, top 9 out of around 150 entries, so it is quite good. But here, however, it's different, right? It's rough and loud. And when you get over to the left lane, you can hear that it's quieter. We have Continental and Viking Contact 7, 21-inch wheels. I think it was around 255, 40, 21, something like that. But it is actually relatively quiet. Yeah. Very impressive. Let me get again, if you go slightly off center, it becomes quieter. A bit loud here, some rumbling, but of course winter tires, they tend to soak up some of the vibration from the surface. It appears to be, well, it is actually quieter, usually 0.5 to 1 decibel quieter than the summer tires. Yeah, believe it or not, many people in England don't understand that yet, but okay. Get back on the right lane again. Yeah, okay. No, but overall, I get the impression that the Smart #5 actually has pretty good soundproofing. Let me check the wind here at Falkenberg. We have to check in the wind turbines. We have actually half moon. Trying to find the wind direction. Okay, that explains why. We have actually some tailwind right now. Yep, tailwind, okay. Well, that's why we have very little wind noise, because I've heard wind noise before. Yeah, we should mention one thing. When I overtake a truck, or when I get overtaken, right when the vehicles pass each other, I hear this. It depends how long, right? It depends on the speed. It's actually wind noise created by the different, when I pass another vehicle, and when you pass it slow, you will hear it longer, like, and it disappears. So that's the first car I ever experienced that kind of wind noise when you pass another car. Yeah. Man, normally I do this while I'm parked and charging, but the charging is so schnell. I have to do it while driving. Show you here. It's time to bring out the Stormbag thermos. And in here we have some ice cubes and here. It's M50. Oh, it's an energy drink from Thailand. I'm gonna put this one back now. And then open this. Pop it open. Oh, it's nice and cold. Wait, I have trouble opening it just the last time. I think you have to. AutoSteer is doing a good job now. I just need the car to take over the steering wheel for me for about 10 seconds while I'm trying to open this. There, okay, it's bugged me a bit. Okay, that's fine. Here, all right. It's open. It's open. Oh. Nice and cold. It tastes a little bit like Hostesaft. Nice and sweet. No, not carbonated. Man, just have to stay awake. Well, we are at the Harlandsåsen turnaround point. Still have 21% left. Wow. Okay, this car feels a little bit bold, okay, in the curves. It's not as nice and tight like a Tesla Model Y Performance. But okay, 646 horsepower. That kicks some serious ass. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Man, what the heck? Consumption is really high. 318 watt-hour per kilometer. Holy macaroni, this car is thirsty. Well, we're almost at the charger now. Halmstad. But look at the consumption. 318 watt-hour per kilometer. Oh shit. Well, we're now charging, getting same 337 kilowatt. What? Dude, when I did the range test at Tongen, Ioniq Tongen, I did get almost 400 kilowatt. I don't know why we're not getting that maximum speed now. This car can take 400. I've seen it before. I see these are the brand spanking new Alpitronic Circle K 400 kilowatt chargers. You can see the info plate here, maybe. Should be here somewhere. I think they're even 600 amp capable. Let me see, I'm not sure. Alpitronic, yeah, they're probably 600 amp boost, but let me check here. What kind of speed are we getting? If we look at active sessions, at least it's not disconnecting, right? Let's see, 488 amp, it's not 600 amp. Okay. Well, I don't know, but I mean 340 What the heck, man? I have a fox on the roof. What? No wonder why the car is so thirsty. Dude, get out of there. Huh? What the heck is a fox doing on the roof? Oh, I don't know. Let's just put it inside the car for now. All right, all good. So now we just have a quick stop, charge to 80% again, and then we go. This time, it doesn't seem to bug. So then I'll go for the restroom. What is nice over here is that we have the superchargers here. Oh, they upgraded to V4 also. Wow. They're ready for 800 volt, 500 kilowatt V4. But we also have Circle K that is open 24/7. But I have to hurry. Right, before we go, look here. It seems like it's charging faster this time versus at Kongalv. We can maintain 346 kilowatt flat until, I don't know how many percent. This is amazing. Okay, we're gonna leave now. So the whole idea is that we charge for roughly 16 minutes. And then we have roughly, I don't know, from when we exit, come over here, the little handshake, and then exit, go back again. that might be 3-minute overhead. So 3-minute overhead versus 16 minutes of charging is okay versus if we charge only 6 minutes, right? Okay, whatever, we're gonna go now. That took 16 minutes, simply amazing. Look at this charging curve. Okay, let's go. We are now at Varberg and the consumption over here is, for the current leg now, 384 watt-hour per kilometer. Holy macaroni. It's consuming roughly 50% or 40% more than a Tesla Model Y. Oh shit. Well, saved by the bell, here is the 110 zone, at least. What the heck is going on here? There's a bunch of people are blocking the main road. Wait, let me check here. 335. Dude, there's nisser, or I don't know, raggere. Someone is blocking the main road. We need to deduct for this, of course. It's irregularity. There's cars trying to get past here. I hope someone called the police. Tell them that they're freaking dudes. They light the fireworks near the road. That could be potentially dangerous. What the heck is going on here? Street meet? Yeah, something like that. Okay, just get the traffic moving now. Dude, come on. Dude, no, is it gonna light up more shit? What the heck, man? Okay, did someone call the police yet? They're doing some kind of street race now. Yeah, I see it now, yeah. But seriously? They have to start, they do it here on the E6? Really? What the heck is wrong with people? The problem is that by the time the police is here, then these guys are gone. But what they could do is they could block them at Kongalv.
SOS 112, hva er inträffat?
Ja, hej sånn. Vi er på E6 nå, og det er noen som de blokkerer veien her på E6 nord for Bakkabol. På vei mot...
Hva er det som blokkerer?
De har noe street race her. Okay, we call the police. Let me see. Yeah, it seems like other people also call the police, so they're gonna be here ASAP. I don't know. No, you're not going to turn around. What the heck? Don't turn around in the freaking motorway. No, shit. Oh, okay. I'm not sure how safe that is. You see now, some people they go. No, you don't go in the opposite direction. You stay here. Shit, man. I see some smoke over there. No. You don't back up on the motorway. No, he wants to go to that exit. No, just stay here. The best you can do is just stay here and also stay in the car. Because if you start wandering around, it's potentially dangerous if there's a chain crash. These guys are walking around here.
What would you like to do next?
These guys are walking around without high visibility jackets. You're not supposed to do that at night. No, I'm not a policeman. I'm just suggesting what people should do and not do for safety. No, but like that. That is not safe. Just back up on the motorway. I wonder why it takes so long for the police to arrive. If they hammer at around 150 kilometers per hour, they should be here quite fast. I had no idea that they would close down the freaking main road here just for doing some street racing. But I kind of know that these Swedes are crazy, man. Oh, there's the police. Here we see the burn marks. What, did the police catch anyone? It took them around 10 minutes to get here. They were probably hammering it here. So this was a 10-minute delay, possibly slightly more since there is slow traffic moving now. Let me see, there's the police car. Oh, that's the one we saw earlier. Okay, did one guy get catched? One guy got caught. What about the others? They need to catch the guys going north, like towards Kongalv, you know? Well, I don't know where they went, but they need to set up checkpoints and then catch them other places. Oh, seems to be some kind of stau here. I wonder what's going on. But damn, I've done so many 1,000 kilometer challenges during the night, and this is the first time I've seen anything like this before. We are now at Circle K Hogstorp, and yes, I tried something different now. Because over there we have the 400 kilowatt Alpitronics, but here we have truck chargers. You can see the big spots here. And this is not Alpitronic, it's Hotel. I arrived with 5%, so I get that little penalty that it charges a bit slower in the beginning. But oh no, okay, wait, how do we? There, oh, but this is still okay. 250 kilowatt at the low here, it's pretty good. I just wonder what happened back here. It's going up now. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so let me see. I kind of like this interface. Now it's ramping up. Oh yeah, this is going to be the last charging stop. Oh, look at that. I need to get to around 85% this session to be able to make it back home. Otherwise, I need to split it to around 50% times 2, but it's not really worth it. Let me see if we can get 400 kilowatt here. No, it seems like, I don't know what's wrong, but wait. Oh, 350. Oh, maybe these chargers are faster. Look at that. Huh? Can we get higher? Can we get 390 kilowatt? 395 kilowatt? Nope. Okay, let me see. Wait, 351, okay. Wait, don't. Okay, I want to look at the info plate here. These seems to be freaking fat cables. Now, are they liquid cool? Are they dry cables? Let me feel it. Maybe there's a slight shade. No, I'm not sure. They could just be dry cables, but that is some nice speed, huh? Wait, can we see more stuff here? No? Let's see inside. It says, limited by charger. Oh, I see. I thought these were 400 kilowatt. It was announced somewhere that they were 400 kilowatt. Let me see inside the car. Yeah, 500 amp. Huh. Okay, I think we hit the limit many places. Is that the chargers we have visited, they can only supply 500 amp, and this car can take more. It can take 600. But whatever. The difference between 350 versus 400 that we can take only for a minute or so, it's not that great anyway, so we might lose only 10 seconds, yeah. It's still really fast. We're almost done. So, you know, instead of going 85%, what I could do is charge around 45% times 2. But that might take around, I don't know, maybe, let's say 8 minutes times 2. But then you have to also take the detour and start the charging and all that. So the sum of that might be 20 minutes total, right? And now, how long did we charge on this session? Well, let's see. Nice animation. So it's going kind of slow now. I'm gonna go for 85%. But you see here, it's gonna be roughly 20 minutes. This is one of the longest stops, but I think it's okay. Versus going 17 minutes like we did before. So just a couple extra minutes to go to 85%. Oh yeah. Let me check out this. How is this compared to Kempower's interface? Oh, it looks nice. Wow, look at this. Oh, you can see the charging curve here. Limited by the charger for 19 minutes. Yeah, but I think over here, let's see. This is a nice interface. But what about this? Do we see any more stats if we click? Oh, look at this, nice! Wow. Here is how much it has allocated, how much it's using. Oh, it has the temperature on the plus and minus. Wow, this is some advanced stuff, man. Was about to say Kempower go home, but I can't say that. Okay, let's go. How much is that? 20 minutes. Okay, let's go. Okay, off we go. Let me just measure something here. All right, so how long does it take to get out of here? Okay, we haven't measured the hand. I mean the starting of the charger and all that. You know, handshake, and let's say that takes 1 minute. But this is actually a relatively fast exit. Varberg is a long exit, right? So just see now. Trying to just get fast there, not going too fast hammering, but oh, is it already 35 seconds? You see, we already we go on the same side of the road. If you cross the road, then it becomes even slower. And now we are more or less back on the road. So let's see, like here-ish, right? Okay. So then, how long did that take? Roughly a minute exit, a minute to get into the charger, plus a minute-ish for initiating handshake. So yeah, I think 3 to 4 minutes of overhead for a charging stop is realistic. And yeah, look inside the car. Looks like a spaceship. I like the interior lights. We have some lights in the footwell. We have lights here for the 2 phone holders, wireless charging pad. Oh, sorry, with cooling. Cup holder there. Also illuminated area down here. Wait, is this place also illuminated? Let me check here. No, okay, not here. Not the center console there. Footwell here. Look at that. Wow. Huh? Also the speakers are illuminated there. What about the back? Back also. Huh? Nice. Okay, let me check something here. Usually when I do this, when the car, when the phone is just sitting there, right? And then I hammer it. You see, it moves kind of slightly out of position. 646 horsepower for the win. It's almost 6 in the morning now, 5:54. I need to get a nap. I'm just really sleepy now. It's not safe to keep driving. Try to take a 15-minute power nap and then we proceed. Yeah, this is what I recommend also if you're really tired. Don't try to force yourself into driving. 15 minutes doesn't take forever and then you should be a lot better shape. So we just deduct for this, of course. Oh man, we are back on the road. That was much needed stop. I actually had a 37-minute stop. But okay, to keep things simple, we take the current time plus 1 hour and 50 minutes. That is the 1,000 kilometer time. So we are at 6, 7, roughly 8.5 hours. Ooh. And then here we have the current time now. 893. Okay. So this car underreports by 0.9%. So we have to go to 991 kilometers. All right, let's see then. How long is this gonna take? It seems like it will be slower than the Seeker 7X. All right, we're almost back in Yes Home now, but here, there is a temporary 90 zone here. Normally it's 110. So I need to slow down, of course. And this is, don't remember, around 3-4 kilometers long. So of course, it slows us down by maybe a minute. I haven't calculated exactly. So okay, we just have to also take that in account, of course. Yeah, when we do the final calculation. All right, let's do the countdown. 9990, 9991, 9992, 9993, 9994, 9995. 996, 997, 998, 9999, 1000 time 7:30. So it means 9 hours and 20 minutes. It is 25 minutes slower than the Seeker 7X. How is it possible? Well, you can see it here. Why? The consumption was 309, so corrected it's a little bit lower than that, but it is roughly 40 watt-hour per kilometer higher than the Seeker. That's why. All right, okay. Now, let me see, if we go to the battery, we can go here. We are down to 6%. And I want to go test something at Ioniq since we are all kind of here already. So let's go over there first. Well, do we need to heat up the battery? Can we do this? Bacon? Will it preheat? Okay, whatever. Let's try. Okay, go. Now we're at Ioniq, my home turf. And you see here, what I tested before when they did the range test is that it seems like these chargers have been capped at 270 kilowatt. Okay, well, I'm not sure why it's not. Oh no, it's, yeah, see, the state of charge is low, so it takes a bit of time to ramp up. But it should cap at 270. But also, yeah, it started preheating, so it might be slightly cold gating. Or actually, no, you see here? 269, yeah, it's capped there. You can go inside the car and check it out. So I don't want to charge it too long, but I'm going to switch over soon to those chargers and see if we get 400 kilowatt or not. Because those chargers are supposed to have 600 amp boost. But then throughout the challenge, maybe I kept running into 500 amp boosted cables. But yeah, see here, now it just stays at that level. And I've been here before to test it earlier on Friday. And I was getting 267 something flat all the way until, I don't remember, 55, 60% before it throttled. Okay, so now we are here. We check it out again on the charger and also inside the car eventually. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Why did we not see this earlier? Look at that, 400. The car is capable of taking 400 kilowatt. But okay, I look at the data from the Seeker run. It turns out that from roughly 10 to 80% or 81% like I charged to, it takes 16 minutes. And then for me it was 17 minutes, but I started at 9%. So I think I might have lost, I don't know, I mean the delta between here, right, 386 versus 350 I got for just a couple of minutes until they start throttling to 350 anyway, could be only like 30-second difference. So we're talking about maybe a couple of minutes slower. We just happen to not be able to find these 600 amp boosted cables, even though we were at Circle K, but it was at Halmstad, which is a fairly new site, so I would expect to be 400. Actually, it's not even 400, it's 380, only 386 right now here, or yeah. So, but do I deduct for this that we did not run into 600 amp cables? No, because this car requires so much power and current, and we don't have it available. So it's just about the timing that we charge to around 80%, and then we stop at those places with 10% roughly, so we don't charge too slow, you know, if we go too deep with the Chinese cars. So I say, no, it's just the way it is. It's just, you know, the limitation of the charging network as of today is like this. One thing that could make this better is if the voltage was higher, because you can see here, yeah, now with over 500 amp, and now we're already throttled to. But you guys remember when we capped at 500 amp on some of the other chargers, the voltage is only 700. If they could design the pack to have 800 volt, right, or something, then we get better speed on the 500 amp chargers. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, 800 volt is not 800 volt. There are some cars, 800 volt cars, actually, like the Kia EV9 that operates at only 550 volts. So they, on the 500 amp cables, it will get only 275 kilowatt. That's like a 800 volt-ish car. But I think, oh shit, we have to hurry. What, shit, we're already 33%. Let's disconnect now. We have 350 kilowatt. Okay, now I stop the charging. I'm gonna simulate what happened at the first charging stop at Kungalv. Stop the charging, plug it in again at the same charger, same plug even. Wait for the handshake that takes forever on 800 volt cars. Now we're charging. Do we, oh, wait, is it just ramping up? We were getting 350 kilowatt earlier. Oh, this is not good. uh-oh, we had to wait a couple of minutes if it ramps up or not. But this is exactly what happened at Kongal. I was panicking. I was like, huh? Why are we not getting 350 kilowatts? Maybe there's something wrong with the chargers. I had to move. No, but I did correct for this because at Kongalv, we arrived with 9%. We are charged to 81%. And we just happened to do exact same thing at the next charger. So I know it's supposed to take 17 minutes. And the 10-minute deduction I counted there was actually taken in account this also. But this is not good. In case your charging session bugs, something like it happened for us, once you plug it in again, it will charge slower. And I think if you replug it again, we might not even see 270. Let's try. Well, okay, you know what? We were at that charger. I'm gonna try another charger now, just to see what happens. So we cannot blame the charger, right? So I'm gonna go to this charger, a completely different plug. Maybe the boost was reset or something on that plug, right? The dry cable. Okay, let's try here then, see what happens. We're supposed to get 270 or 350, right? At 38%. All right, handshake done, ramping up. 260. What happened to the 270 we're supposed to get earlier? Wait, so it means that if I keep reconnecting, it's going to be slower and slower and slower. Just like what happened at the first session at Kongalv. Okay, at least now I have documented this. Yeah, I'm back on this charger because actually those Circle K chargers, they are kind of expensive compared to Ioniq. They cost around 550 NOK per kilowatt hour. I don't remember exactly. But here, if you have a thirsty car like the Smart #5 with a drag coefficient of 3.0 supposedly, you might as well just get the Ioniq passport. I heard now that you can buy the passport for 1 year instead of 1 month at a time, and then you save, you get 2 months free or something. But if you get Ioniq, you get some of the cheapest. Well, actually, it is Ioniq. I forgot. You can go for Tesla, but they don't have 800 volt support. But yeah, I was going to say, it still charges pretty fast. That's what I want to test. I went from around 40-something% to 70% in just 8 minutes. So, okay, you can go for the fastest possible charging for this car, which is around Circle K or the NEMA charger or whatever you have in your country. Or you can get the deal here and then charge still pretty fast. But the reason why I'm topping up now is because when I did the acceleration test earlier, I just stomped on the accelerator. I tried the whole thing, where you push the brake and accelerate, and then there was a pop-up in here saying, don't push both pedals at the same time. And okay, it doesn't have launch mode then. No, well, it does have something here. I noticed it afterward. There's a lot of stuff here, but if you go to the, wait, which one's again? See, even I get kind of lost in the settings here. Vehicle settings, to get down, there is something called rocket launch. Oh, dude, we need to test rocket launch mode. Oh, you had to switch to Sport Brabus. Okay, and then we need to test it. But first, I need to make sure we have high enough, but maybe not too high. But okay, because then it might take too long. But just have to wait for the line to run a little bit more, and then we try. Rocket launch on. Okay. What the heck? Oh shit! Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Well, anyway, we're back home now. Let's stop digging around. But yeah, 920. That's actually 25 minutes slower than the Seeker 7X. I just wonder, why was it so much slower? Did we deduct too much on the Seeker run? Maybe the Seeker run was supposed to be a 9 minute or 9.5. Because I remember in the first, we messed up a little bit on the Seeker run. We didn't get to the right Circle K charger at Møldal. I navigated to the wrong Circle K because the navigation didn't find it, and then I just searched for something, and then Malmö, okay. And then I just I followed navigation and went to the wrong. We lost a couple of minutes, and then we had to charge on 300 kilowatt at Kungsbacka. But then we did do a perfect charging session at the Nima charger at the Himle truck charger, and there we did get 400 kilowatt, and we went to the turnaround point and back again. So we did 2 successful runs there, and the last was also at another Nima charger at the Hobby. But today I simply couldn't reach Hobby. I would have been there with 0%, but that's kind of cutting it close. So I think I already did the most optimal way today to charge. And then somehow it was slower, and it was probably because I had to go to 80, 85, 86%, whereas the Seeker wasn't that thirsty. So it boils down to that this car is thirstier and you just have to charge a bit longer. I could maybe split it to 65%, but then 4 stops, but then I will have more overhead, like I explained earlier. So yeah, it again shows you that efficiency trumps over charging speed. But okay, but on a side note, this car is nice to drive, it's comfortable, it goes like a rocket, it actually has more horsepower than the Seeker 7X. And sound system is actually quite good. It maybe lacks a bit of the deep bass, but the Sennheiser, I like the way it plays, nice and clear. Good soundproofing. What else do you need? And this car, the Brabus, cost only 500k NOK. You can get the Pulse that cost 470k NOK. And then, okay, it doesn't go that fast, but you still get all the goodies, in this car. And then, spoiler alert, this car can take a lot of banana boxes. 29, it's amazing. It's probably because it's so boxy, but there's plenty of headroom. So overall, it is a quite good car. I understand now why people are so crazy about this car. Okay, it's a bit thirsty, but who cares about that? Just brute force it, get Ioniq passport, pay for the whole year, and then no problem. So that's gonna be for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching. And then what the fuck say? Okay, and then talk to you later. Oh shit, are we having too much fun here?